Welcome in everybody to Elmcreek2K24 version 2. Squigglze has just updated this map, fixed a lot of things that were reported as bugs, added some new stuff while he was at it. Map is fantastic. We did do a fly around, a little bit of a show on our channel of the first version. The demand and the excitement for this map was off the charts, so I thought I would come back, show you what's new in version 2, what's been fixed, what has been added. Do a proper map review. There's a lot to get to. The mod desk is huge. The map is full of things. I'm not even going to be able to fit all of them in this video, but we're going to do our best to show you the nuts and bolts of this map. It is fantastic. You're going to want to jump on this. The link to it and the mod pack and the sawmill are in the Discord of Squigglze. The link will be down below in the description. Make sure you go in there, read the rules, react to the rules. That way you can see all the channels in the Discord, and then you can download the map and the other mods. So let's get to it. Let's check out this mod desk. So here we go. Written up the mod desk here. Got a little story behind it. It's been years since you've last seen Elm Creek. A lot has changed. Land has become very, very expensive with new crops, foliage, traffic, products, and trees. The city has grown quite a bit. The lizard has been bought out, and the major companies have moved in. Invasion of corporate store. Most residents along the main street have moved out. Lots have been bulldozed and are now overgrown. So you got to clear them out and build your own. For all the remade areas and stores across the city, various projects to be completed around Elm Creek. The highway department sure could use a hand completing the state highway projects. Here to get the Hempcreek factory up and running to complete some of these projects. You heard me right, Hempcreek. Empty pallets are priority on Elmcreek2K24 as most production points need them as an input to create pallets. Farmlands need to be bought for items to activate. Now, all this is important. There's a lot in there. 153 farmlands, 80 fields, 28 paintable ground types, which is a lot. 11 foliage types. Added animals of cats. Yes, cats. Rabbits. Yes. Deer. And dogs. You'll see. It'll make sense. He's got a community starting hemp farm. 4 animal farms. Cow, horse, sheep, and pig. The cats, rabbits, deer, and dogs are placeables. Got 9 secondary small farms. So if you want to do this as an MP, you got plenty of places to start. We'll show you a bunch of those. You got 8 farm helpers houses. Each has a sleep trigger, a rabbit hutch, and they produce trash when you buy the land. Trash is a product. That's something you can sell, collect, sell, a little RP, but still make money off it. So all the main productions require the empty Pallet Co. pallets. There's a Pallet Co. factory. Got to get that going. Field crops, a lot of crops on this. Alfalfa, asparagus, buckwheat, clover, cranberry, hemp, hops, mustard, peanut, peas, poppy, rice, rye, silphy, kind of like a flowery biomass, tobacco, a lot of stuff on there. A lot of things to do. New fill types for alfalfa windrow, clover windrow, chopped silphy, hemp windrow, and hempcrete. The traffic is unique to this map. You'll see them driving around. We'll show them off. You got different foliages. With cattails and Chinese silvergrass, Mexican feathergrass, dry branches, a lot of stuff. Traffic lights, not too much of a problem. You can't drive through a lot of them, but we'll show you that. Custom Squigglze lighting. You will notice the brightness of this map right off the bat. Map is bright. It is alive. It is fun. There are buildable projects, bridge supports, highway sound barriers, and more. He's got the paintable fields, animated map characters across the map. Multi-terrain 32 angle, mud system compatible, which is actually required now. Mud system on version 2. Precision farming compatible. You can buy everything you need at the TSC. Water is a bulk fill type, and you can spray it for fertilizer. Pretty cool. Now you see there at the bottom, all the required mods, the mod pack, the sawmill, and the map are available on Squigglze Discord. Again, link will be in the description. And the rest of those are available off the Modhub. So that is a lot. Better to just show you. Let's get into it and drive around. So we're driving from our starting place in our truck. And as you can tell right away, this is Elm Creek, but it is very different. The road system, the roads are definitely different. We've got dirt piles. Those are able to be picked up. and used in productions or sold. You do need to own the land to do that. You see, we've got the baseball field, football fields, a lot of stuff going over there. Again, we're going to do a flyover. You will see everything. We're going to drive straight to the farm. But if you see this, we're driving past. Those pop up right there. These are buildable projects. As you can see, you got a steel and a wood planks, I believe that is. Those will pop up, showing you where the triggers are to empty into there. And you will build sound barriers against the highway. And I'll show you that as well. We're going to drive towards our main farm now. We're starting off in New Farmer, as we always do. Well, we're going to take this ramp. Go that way. And you can see more sound barriers. Lots of trees on this map where there wasn't trees before. Something a little bit different. You can see we come out to the grocer here. We're not going to stop there. Can't stop, won't stop. Keep going. And as you can see, a lot of the buildings are now branded. That was a Target. You can see everybody's got to recognize that. Almost all the buildings on here are branded in some way. It changes the entire look of this map. There is sort of more of a vibrance, especially with the color and the lighting system that Squigglze uses. But, you know, different buildings, that's Squigglze laundromat. I guess we'll do our laundry there. But it changes. Oh, a little bit of that. We'll show you that later. Don't worry about that. Got traffic lights. As you can see, the light is green. Cars going through it. The light is now red. The cars will stop, the AI. Most of these you can drive straight through. There are some maps that have traffic lights that you are forced to stop. A lot of those you can just bypass. So here is the normal starting farm on Elm Creek. And as you can see, the buildings have changed a little bit. The fields start off as normal. The color scheme is a little bit different, but this is your basic starting farm. So we get to the PDA, show you all that, do it. Now we're still here at the main farm. I'm up in construction mode because I want to show you this. This is important. Almost every building on this, if you go to sell it, is sellable. So if you don't like the buildings that are put on here now, you can go through and sell these. Build your own farm, put down your own buildings. I've gone through a lot of these farms that are out here. Most, as long as you own it, most of the buildings are sellable. So again, you'll be able to customize this however you want, put down your own buildings, suit it to your own needs. But that is a very important feature, and I'm glad he did it. Gonna help you out. Gonna make the farmyard your own. Okay, starting off with our PDA. If first glance, if you look at it, the fields are basically the same as base game Elm Creek. Yeah, a little bit of a difference up in here. These are broken up. A little bit different. You can see a lot more sell points, buildings, productions, that sort of thing. But the basic layout is very similar. Starting farms down in here. I started down in here back in the day. There's up here. There's starting farms all over the place. You see there's farm 6, farm 7 there. Of course, here's our starting farm. We are a new farmer, so we do start off just owning this area right here, which is all field 1, but you got these 3 fields there. 42, 43, and 44. Those are ready to go, I believe, or should be very shortly. So you're going to start in your basic spot, new farmer. Let's go through what else we have in the main menus here. Our crop calendar. Fairly standard for the regular crops. As you can see, different icons here, which I do enjoy those. And if we go down, you're going to see crop after crop. There's our Sylphy, our alfalfas, our clovers, our hops, hemp, peas, peanut, tobacco, asparagus, poppy, right. A lot. Very, very good crop calendar. A lot of spring crops, but there are a ton of things to grow, a ton of things to harvest, a ton of things to make money on. So we will jump down to our sell points. Normal things, all here. Still, we got new icons. All the basic base game stuff is here. We have solid fert, liquid fert. Can't sell that. Our alfalfas, our asparagus. As you can see, we're getting a good amount for asparagus, for buckwheat, mustard. All these crops are pretty good. Clovers, the dry clovers, our hops, pretty good. Peas, Peanuts. Finally, peanuts. Sort of a root crop. So, you know, you're getting okay, but, you know, there's productions for that. Your tobacco, your poppy. Hempcrete, which is going to be very big on this map. You're going to need it to build things, but you can also sell it. Dirt, as we mentioned, you can pick that up and sell it. Steel, our wood beams and our planks. So a ton of things on this map. What do we start off with? Basic equipment. Productions, we have none yet. No big deal. I haven't got any productions yet. We're going to go through. I'll show you all the productions, everything you need to see in there. But that is your PDA. Again, very similar to Elmcreek. The road system's different. There are hidden things throughout this. You can see all these little, you know, points of interest here. A lot of stuff, a lot of hot spots to get to and look around. We'll do a flyover. You will see it. Farmlands. Let's look at farmlands. Price-wise, you can see this is where this gets different from the base game, Elmcreek. A lot of these things are similar field-wise, but you can see we have these over here. These over here. All of these over here, these little plots, are all buyable. Okay, everything over here, buyable. Not very expensive, 55, 21. Everything around town on this main strip, buyable. Of course, all the fields. Almost everything in here is buyable. This is where it's going to change. You got a lot of productions, a lot of neat features that you are able to buy the land now to do things on. So, for example, when we came in with the dirt, you're going to need to buy that stuff around here to get the dirt. You know, it's going to cost you a little bit of money, but you're going to make some money off it too. There is your Hempcreek factory. That is expensive. You're going to need that though. So everything on here pretty much is buyable. Really decent prices. I mean, Field 13 is $1 million. Like he said, land is expensive, but he's giving you a way to make a ton of money. So yes, the land is expensive, but you will make money. You will be able to buy these things. And here we have Farm 1. Now, there are 9 farms scattered around the map. None of them are super large for storing gigantic equipment. You're going to have to buy land, clear it, put some stuff down. Some farms are a little bit bigger than others, but all of these houses are pretty neat. Nice sleep triggers up there. This one has a silo. So you're going to have to get a little creative. Find some areas to put down your barns, your sheds, your equipment. Sort of the theme of this map is it's been overtaken. You're going to need to make it your own. I like that idea, but you get the basics of your silo, your house. Again, 9 farms around the map. Pick one, start there, expand, move on. However you want to do it is the right way. But he's giving you 9 different starting options if you don't go a new farmer. All right, this bright, colorful field that we've destroyed is here for a reason. I wanted to show you all the different paintable textures and things on here. You go through from painting, you can see, didn't do all of these, but you can see, you know, or animal mud, the black asphalt, beach sand, concrete, the dark dirt, you know, regular dirt. You know, some of these are pretty standard, you know, garden field, the grasses. Those are pretty standard base game with the gravels and the gravel dirts. You know, New England grass is a little bit different. Pathways and pathway gravels, which are up in here. Of course, we got the red dirt and the red gravel and riverbed there, and then dirt road, wet mud. So many things there. I couldn't fit all those in there, but you can just see how many different textures you can paint to make this map come alive. And again, they're bright. That is one of the selling features for me of this map, is that everything is vibrant and alive. Now up here, as we render all in, is the different grasses. We went to plants. He does have the paintable field create right there. I mean, this one is cultivated, plowed, ridged, and double tillage, so you can do all that, paint your fields. But he does have many grasses, like he said. Grass small, grass medium, ready to harvest. You have the grass cut, small cattails. We have large cattails, which is that right here, as we can get down a little bit farther. So you got cattails again. just ways to decorate and make this map your own. Small Chinese silvergrass, as you can see that we have right here. We have the large silvergrass, which is here. We have the large Mexican feathergrass, which is here. Again, different ways to do things. Now this is dry branches. It's a bit more subtle. You got to be down there to see it, but there are branches on the ground. I'm going to put that in the forest. And then again, we get into some cover stuff. Clovers, starflowers, bunchberries. Bunchberries are there. Your starflowers, which are here. Birch forest ground. Pine and spruce foliage, which is these different ones here. So different ways. Doesn't look quite right over concrete, but you get the idea. So many different things you put down to make your map different. Now I want to talk about the map mod pack. Stuff specific to Elmcreek2K24 that Squigglze has put in. We click on that. You see, we got cat food. You're going to need to buy cat food. It's fairly cheap there. $6. Whiskas. We got Purina dog food. There are other inputs to feed the animals, but those are a few of them. We've got deer food. Rabbit food, you don't need to buy it, but your steel pallet, fairly cheap, $2.50 for 1,000 liters. You're going to need a bunch of this if you want to do those buildable projects. You have a small pet carrier. Want to carry some small animals, you can do it. We've got a trash compactor and a hook lift semi-trailer. Now, these are for the trash. You can RP, it will hold the trash bags in there, and then you can go to sell the trash. Just a little bit of fun. If you look, put it up on the hook lift, collect your trash, collect enough of it, and sell it. Make some money. Pretty cool, all in all. So there are your map-specific mods. Squigglze has included a ton of stuff in this map. This is just a bit of it. Now, a quick look at these buildable projects that are along these. If you see these triggers pop up, that means they're going to accept their steel. Steel can be bought, planks can be made, and you can see we've entered a bunch of those in there, and you can see we're making, privacy walls. You drive along the highway, you get a privacy wall. Keeps the noise out, keeps the pollution. I don't know. They're everywhere. You can build these, help the county out. There is your big chunk of steel. Again, these are pretty simple. You just bring these over as I super strength them over, and they go in, and the steel will rise up, the planks will rise up. And show you a little bit real quick here as we spawn some planks. You can see it rises up as it takes the product. A very, very cool feature. Buildable projects on this map. All right, now we want to talk about the animals. There are some new animals thanks to Squigglze. As you see, we're in the other section. We have dog pen. Yes, dog pen. Cat pen. You heard me right. Deer barn. And our rabbit hutch. So we've got 4 different animals here. The rabbit hutches are also on the helper houses. We go down here and look. They are 4 pens, and you can see we have dogs. You can be a dog breeder. We have cats. 2 different types of cats in there right now. We'll show you all the details here. And we have our deer. You've spent entirety of Farm Sim 22 chasing deer away or shooing them out of your field. Now you can raise them. And of course, we have our rabbits. They're hopping around in there. So let's get to showing you what the animals do. Go to our animal menu. Start up here with the dogs. There is 1 breed of dog. Now the animal food has been changed in version 2. Added a few things. Dog food. Here you got hemp windrow, dog food and eggs, your grass, your protein, and your base food, all in different categories. You need all those. Hit them up. Your cats. Base food is your cat food. They need fresh food every day. Rabbits. You can raise rabbits. You see the reproduction will go up there. I don't know how fast they are. I don't know if they're like real life rabbits. I'm guessing they are. They need a various diet, hemp, windrow, lettuce. So you got root crops. You have to grow some in your greenhouse. Your deer, grass, grain, and protein. Hemp windrow, clover windrow, alfalfa windrow, oat, soybean, canola, maize, deer food. Numbered brackets again is your percentages. All of them, these are going to reproduce as well. So let's take a look at our animal menu if we want to buy rabbits. We can buy rabbit cubs, little small rabbits, females and males. As you can see, there's a gestation period for the females, so you can raise rabbits. Come over to the deer. We have fawns. Again, you can raise the baby deer, the regular deer, and they have gestation periods and puberty, and a lot like other animals, they are going to reproduce. Our cats, got quite a few choices here. You got kittens that are mixed. You got the mackerel, the black white, just black, very bad luck, gray, red, and white cats. Again, can all raise these up. See, we've got a mix of the red and the black in there. They're just gonna run around and meow and eat the food. And then lastly, want to be a dog breeder, you can. You got one choice of dog here. Short gestation period there. $300, not bad. Raise them up, sell them off. 100 animals in this pen. So quite a change in the animal system, or at least the types of animals. Dogs and cats, who would have thought? Deer and rabbits. I know, pretty cool additions. Different foods needed to feed all of them, so you're going to be busy on the map collecting the food. Some of the food can be purchased. I'm going to show that as well. But that is your animals for Elmcreek2K24. One area I want to show you is the helper houses. This is where the trash gets made. As you can see, you can come up to it. Materials are missing. We haven't put anything in there for our energy, but all of these have your sleep trigger. You can buy some of these, all of these will produce the trash. They will spawn out there. You can drive down and pick them up. Each one of these does come with its own little rabbit hutch out and back, so you can raise the rabbits back through here. These are the workers' helper houses. Provide income from the rabbits, provide income from the trash. Come along here, pick up your trash, take it and sell it, make a landfill. I don't know, whatever you want to do with it, you can. These are your helper houses. Another cool little feature that brings this map more life. Okay, let's take a look at productions. There are some on this map, some very different ones. First off, we have Ryran Industry Sawmill. You take wood, your empty pallets, and they go into the planks. Again, you're going to need to make the empty pallets. As you see here, we have residential trash. We have 8 of these, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different trash spots. Energy produces trash. Trash can be sold. You need the energy for it. We'll show you how to do that as well. Here is your Palico empty pallets. Planks go into empty pallets. So you're going to need to make planks right there. Empty pallets. Next, we have our Cheech and Chong's hempcrete. Again, your hemp, lime, stones, and water all make hempcrete and produce your energy that will produce your trash. You will set that to distribute. That way it'll feed your residential houses, create your trash. You have the biogas, takes silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet cut, and hemp, and turns that into a gestate, just like a BGA. You have JJ Neeson's Bakery. Pretty standard. They do need empty pallets as well. Your furniture, you need the pallets for that. Make your wood, make your planks into furniture. We've got the Kellogg's Cereal Factory. Pretty standard. You just need the pallets. The Hood Dairy, milk and pallets. Butter, cheese, and chocolate. Pretty standard. Your sunflower, canola, and olive oil. Again, pretty standard. Just need the pallets. Sunmade, great processing. Fruit of the Loom Spinnery. So you can take your wool and your cotton and make fabric. Bay State Milling. Pretty standard with your wheat, barley, oat, and sorghum. Turns it into flour. Your Home Depot lumber production. Probably going to need the Home Depot pretty soon to make the planks, because you need the planks for other things. The Home Depot, you put your wood in, you get your planks, you get wood chips out, take your planks, make your pallets, so on and so forth. Dirt processor. This will take the dirt. You can pick it up on the side of the road, or I hear tales of a mine where you can mine some dirt. Your dirt becomes your stones, and you get a little bit dirt out extra. Very important. Your stone processor, you can make lime and you get a few more stones as the byproduct. And then rock production, hemp gets turned into stones. Interesting production there. So you're going to focus on the hempcrete. You need the pallets. So you're going to want the Home Depot. Then you're going to need the pallet coat to make that. Empty pallets. You'll get the byproduct of trash once you buy these. So there's not a ton of productions, but there's a lot to do with these productions. You're going to need forestry. You're going to need animals for butter and cheeses. You're going to need crops for your flours and your oils. There is a lot to do. You want to do the buildable projects. You're going to need them as well. So enough to do on here. You can farm. You can do productions. Choose your own adventure, so to speak. There are also some cool little features around here besides, you know, getting some chicken. There is the target. There is funny things around here. Oh, we went a little fast there. As you can see, we have a large glowing meteor that just missed its, you guessed it, target. Now, this stuff is fun. It can be removed. There are little places around to disable those if that's not your thing. If you go right over here, we can hide this meteor. And as you can see, it will go away. There is dirt to be found here, so you can do that. Can't hide the meteor if you'd like. A lot of cool things around here on this map that, again, I don't want to spoil every surprise, but there are plenty of things around here. All right, it's finally time for our flyover. As you can see, we're up in the top northeast corner. The farmyard up here. Again, you can buy this, sell pretty much all those buildings, do it how you want to. But this map is as beautiful from up here as it is from down below. So let's fly over a little bit and we'll show you. You're going to see a lot of resemblance to base game Elmcreek. But there are some things that are different. Again, the use of the trees. This right here, I don't want to spoil too much for you, but looks like you can get in there. Again, everything is labeled pretty good. This should look familiar. Again, the road system really makes the map pop. The trees, the lighting system, and the color scheme that Squigglze has used. And you get roads up here with various buildings, sell points, productions. Like we got an animal pen up there. This is another farmyard right there. Again, you're going to be doing some logging. You do need to make empty pallets. So as you travel along the roads, buy some property, you're going to need that. Again, another farmyard up here. As we've gone around. Little buildings down there. More sell points. A lot of these sell points are going to be familiar. I mean, you have the farmer's market. Very similar. But again, everything is branded. And obviously, this is PC only. With all these brands on here. Again, a lot of forested areas over here. This, you can come discover what this is. Again, there's secrets hidden all over this map. I'm not going to spoil it all for you, but we're going to show some of it. Again, you got bridges going across little creeks. You know, the market basket. There is our hempcrete. We will get to that. But, you know, little buildings all over here. All the signage, all the branding makes this map really come alive. It is sort of like a enhanced version of Elmcreek. Here is more of our center of town, our football field, which does need a mow. You've got a parking garage. Town is vibrant. The stadium, a little bit different. This will be a very good sell point for you right here. That is the nut hut. You're going to want that for your peanuts. But again, everything from the subway to the dairy to the Home Depot, all of that is branded. These signage, scrolling signage, Farm Sim Kids, available for pre-order right now. your basketball court. Everything is really well done. The train system is fantastic. The fields again are the same. As we can see, custom cars driving by. You've got tractors back there in the distance with implements. We've got this is now shell. Again, it just spices the original Elm Creek up. Elm Creek was a fantastic map. This is where I started my farm back in the beginning of 22. But again, all of this is sellable. Do it how you want. The larger fields down here. Again, more products. There's a guy taking some hay bales on his JCB. We do have a nice lake over here. There is a nice surprise over here. I will show you this. We've got a little statue here. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know why he's got his own statue, but it looks gorgeous. Thanks, Lambo. It looks amazing. Check that out. Maybe come say hi. We continue on. Again, we've got a Duncan. Everything that Squigglze has done, he took the base game Elm Creek, which he loved, and he added his touch to it. Squigglze has his own sensibilities. Obviously, everything looks super bright and fresh. And a little water tower back here, another farmyard, buildings back here. Plenty of areas to get your trees for your palico. Again, another industrial area. That is sort of the theme of the map. Corporate's taken over. We got a park and ride. We've got the Home Depot. Which productions is there? We'll buy the productions. Again, everything has a point. There are a lot of things to do all over here. Here's Palico. Got a guitar center. I mean, it's just map is packed with things. Come around. We've got, want to buy some clothing? There you go. Here's your TSC. Buy all your products that you're going to need for your farm right here. The shop is now Smart Engines. They've taken over. This is where you're going to go get your stuff. We've got the Pay and Spray. And we've got Elm Creek Park. I know Squigglze has a little skateboard pack. Maybe try that out here. A little fun. Try not to jump in the fountain. Many of you remember this is the position of the BJ, and it's still here. Just branded. A little bit different. So again, the main field layout is pretty similar to Elm Creek as we see more custom vehicles coming through here. Little touches like this just are making this map come alive. It is just such a fresh take. And again, the dirt, which again, you can purchase this land and pick up this dirt. I want to take you over here a little bit. We've gone through here. We've got the church. This giant building here is your Hempcrete factory. This is going to be very important for you on this map. You have dirt down here, needs to be picked up. This is a factory where you make your hempcrete and drop it down in there. You're going to process your dirt into stones that you picked up, put it in there. You're going to need to purchase this. This is where you're going to make your hempcrete. It's very important as a map to do a lot of the production. So it's going to be one of the first things you're going to want to do. Again, the signage, the color scheme, everything just adds this map. It's beautiful. Jump on it. Just drive around. Take a look. See what you think. I think you're going to love it. So there you have it. Elmcreek2K24 version 2. I've shown you quite a bit. There is still quite a bit to see. I'm telling you, this map is jam-packed. We are driving through town. You got a police and fire department. There are switches for the emergency lights. You want to RP some fire, you can make the lights all red, stop traffic for yourself, have at it. But you got, the warehouse there. Get yourself a coffee. Again, the branding on this map, just sort of everything about this map is to make it feel more alive, more real. It was a great map to start with, and now I believe it's even better. You drive through the main strip here. So much to see, so beautifully done, such great color, such great thought about where he put stuff, what he put down. Very impressed with this map. So if you're interested in this map, make sure you go down in the description below, click that link, join Squigglze Discord, make sure you read the rules, respond to the rules, so you can see all the channels. Get yourself in there, download the 3 mods and the required mods. Download it, tell me what you think. Put down in the comments, what's your opinion? Are you gonna play it? How are you gonna start? Where are you gonna start? And always remember, if you like these videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.